Work is done when a force moves an object. This is work.
Power, the rate at which work is done.
This is power. Friction, a force that acts in an opposite direction of the moving object, will cause a movement object to slow down and eventually stop. And the amount of friction produced depends on several things like surface area, material, how hard the objects are being pushed, and speed. And there are three types of friction. There is sliding friction, rolling friction, and fluid friction. The first simple machine is the inclined plane, which is a flat, slanted surface, and an example of that is a ramp. The second simple machine is the wedge, which is a type of inclined plane, which is it will more to raise an object like a knife or an axe. The third simple machine is the screw, and it's a type of inclined plane wrapped around a central plane to form a spiral, like a screw.
The lever is a simple machine that is a rigid bar that is free to pivot around a fixed point. The fixed point is called the fulcrum. Example would be a seesaw. The wheel and axle is a type of lever made up of two circular objects of different sizes. The wheel is the larger object. It rotates around the axle. Examples of this would be like a bike wheel and a doorknob. And the last one is the pulley. It's a type of lever. It could be like a rope, belt, or chain wrapped around a wheel. Examples of these are flagpole and a well. The five forms of energy are mechanical energy, which is matter that is moving. An example of that would be running, breathing, and sound. Heat energy, which is caused by the internal motion of atoms. Heat energy usually results from friction. Examples are sandpaper, sawing, and rubbing your hands together. And chemical energy, which is the energy that is required to bond atoms together. Examples would be breathing, eating food, and stored chemical energy.
Electromagnetic energy, it's caused by moving electronic charges, and some examples is light, lightning, x-rays, and radio waves. And the last form of energy is nuclear energy. The atom's nucleus is the source of nuclear energy. When the nucleus is split, energy is released in the form of heat and light. And some examples of nuclear energy is like a nuclear bomb or atomic bomb, the sun, and a nuclear power plant.
Kinetic energy is the energy of motion.
Potential energy is the energy of position.
Gravitational potential energy is energy that depends on height and also is dependent on weight.
The law of conservation of energy is when energy is converted from one form to another and no energy is gained or lost. Okay, second simple machine is the wedge. Oh my god. I'm supposed to start.
Alright, doesn't matter. Just do the first three ones and I'll do the three.
I'm giving an example.
No, I know. Do the first three definition and then it's still
stop.
going, dang it. It's a blooper. She's horrible, seriously.
Huh?
Horrible. Horrible.